everybody, this is Austin here. Today we're going to read You're Not My Monster by Sigal Adler, illustrations by Harry O'Vera. When little Dan started to sleep on his own, his parents were proud of how much he'd grown. They gave him a monster and a sweet little doll to prove to the world he was not scared at all. Their first night together was quite a change. Dan's little monster looked pretty strange, but Dan loved him still and held him so tight to prove he was not scared at all in the night. The second night, too, without even a peep, the two brand new friends got ready to sleep. Dan fell asleep without stopping to think, but woke up much later to go get a drink. But when Dan then returned to his room, a surprise waited there, deep in the gloom. His monster was gone. Something wasn't right. Instead, a big monster stood there in sight. The big monster winked. "Hello, little boy. How was your day? What's your favorite toy? This may sound a little odd for the first time we meet, but tell me, what is there around here to eat?" Ooh. Now Dan was quite shocked at what he had found, a big hungry monster, tossing rinds on the ground. "You're not my monster," Dan shouted at last. "Oh dear," said the creature, "and please, not so fast." The creature said that everyone knew that one bigger monster was better than two. "So I swallowed your monster so I could grow, but I'll give it back if you only say so." The monster jiggled and wiggled about, trying to get Dan's monster back out. Finally, and much work, something came, but Dan saw right away it wasn't the same. There were two monsters now over there by the bed, but neither was Dan's. And the newer one said, "I swallowed your monster. I just didn't know, but I'll give it back to you if you only say so." And with great effort she huffed and she puffed. Out popped a monster, much smaller, and fluffed. The room was so crowded, and all three in a pack, but poor Dan just wanted his own monster back. The new monster was the most grumpy one. He tried and he tried, though it wasn't much fun, and finally out popped another, one more, squashed into the room with no space on the floor. Oh, yuck. The newest monster to arrive was Midnight Monster number 5. Dan at last could take no more. "I want my monster from before." He tried to move but found no space, no room to breathe, no empty place. Watermelon rinds tossed low and high, and Sleepy Dan about to cry. The smallest monster said, "Don't worry, we'll get your monster in a hurry." She huffed and puffed and turned bright red, and Dan's monster popped out on the bed. Well, Dan loved his monster most of all, not minding a bit that it was so small. His parents had chosen it with love and care, and he knew a monster this special was rare. Dan was exhausted by all the night brought. But now what? He just stood there and thought. There were monsters around, eating so loud. So how could he fall asleep in this crowd? He asked very nicely, "Hey guys, are you done?" "Sure," they agreed. "And we've had so much fun." Thanks, everybody. Do you think the monsters were real? I don't know. If you like my stories, click subscribe on the right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.